Hi, TikTok. I'm Tere Joyce, and this is one of my. This is actually my first live stream. I've been wanting to live stream for a while, and I finally decided to do it today. I think mainly because, well, I'm kind of having a good hair day. I am, I think, and I thought, well, it's a good hair day. Maybe I'll come out on TikTok. Uh, I'm new to TikTok, actually. Well, I've been uploading things for probably maybe a year now, a year or two, and it seems like I've become more and more interested in TikTok now that there's a risk that we're not going to have TikTok anymore in America. And I am willing to discuss my opinion on that. I think it's really unfair, and this is my opinion. And it's the fact that our government is requiring TikTok to give their business to us in order for Americans to use the platform is pretty sad. It's almost like bullying somebody into selling your business to them. Now, again, this is a new thing for me, and it's telling me I could swipe something. Hi, I see there's a few people here. Tether Mendez, 1961, join. Not. I probably will need to put my glasses on a little. I have cheater glasses. I don't know where. Oh, great! I put them away. So next time when I'm needing to read what's going on on my screen, I should probably put my glasses on. Yeah, my name is Tere Joyce. This is I believe I did a test run live stream, and this is my first official live stream. I just want to wish everybody a happy solstice. It's now officially summer. And where I live at, there has been a little bit of lightning, and it's a little bit humid, so it might actually rain tonight. I guess maybe I can turn this around and show you show you my screen here. I guess, see, now I'm learning, so I got to figure out how to flip this around. Let me see. Host. I don't know. Wow, I have a lot of people joining. That's really cool. I don't know where you're coming from. Maybe if you want to say where you're from and why and how you found me, that would be great. I am in California. I'm kind of afraid to say where I live at because, well, screw it. I've been doxxed so much on the internet that I should just say I live in Fresno, California right now. Very hot area. I spent many years, I grew up here. I grew up in Fresno. I am a graduate from Clovis West High School. Actually, I'm the second graduating class of Clovis West High School. I was a theater arts major originally at Fresno City College. This is back in the 80s. I did several plays. We have a theater here in Fresno. It's called Roger Rocca's Good Company Players. And I started performing there when I was 16 years old. In fact, the very first job that I ever got paid for at all was I was singing and dancing in the pre-show cabaret before MAME was the production. Yeah, I was pretty much a theater geek when I was growing up. And then I got accepted into the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in Pasadena, California, at which point I moved down to Southern California, and this was 1984. I know it's very Orwellian. I moved down in 1984, and I attended the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. I'm just giving you my background. So after that, I've done some acting. I've been in a commercial. I did a Sprint commercial with the actress Candice Bergen, and it ran in Canada. That's when, a long time ago, before we had cell phones like this, where we could just, turn it on and speak to whomever joins. Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a little thing here. Yes, I'm encouraging you to share my stream and invite more friends. Anyways, I was down in LA doing acting, taking acting classes, living the life, and at some point, I decided to take a stand-up comedy class. And this was probably about 1988, and I'm about 23. I remember I'm about 23 years old. And you're saying, well, how did that change? How did that change? Like, because see, what really happened, if you're tuning in, I'm giving you my background, but I actually worked 25 years. I shouldn't say worked because I'm not really retired, but I made my living most of my life. It's telling me to go like this. Oh, I see. I can. Oh my goodness. Okay, see, you guys, I'm learning, so forgive me. I worked most of my life as a stand-up comedian, and it started. I took the path of like doing theater and acting, and then I kind of morphed into something that I wasn't really expecting to be. So, it's been quite the journey. The stand-up comedy has. I got to travel all over the United States at a very young age, and I think that it afforded me to have experiences that a young person normally wouldn't have. And it's not like going on vacation, because like when you work at a comedy club or you go back to the city, you really get to experience the town. You meet people. You almost feel like you kind of like live there, like sometimes, because like if you start going down the road and repeating someplace, then it's kind of like going to like just, I don't know, like you get familiar with the feeling of a town and the people and what their culture is like at that time of their life. And I feel like I've been really fortunate to do that in life. I mean, like most of the time when you think about people who are wanting to travel the United States or something like that, you think of yourself as being retired, and you get a motorhome, and you go out and you see the world. So, but like, how did I get into stand-up comedy? Well, in 1980. There was a real big comedy boom that happened here in the United States, like late 70s, 1980, where all these comedy clubs just opened up all across the country. It was kind of like a trend happened, and it didn't really exist before that. Most of the time, comedians, worked strip clubs. They worked in strip clubs, or it was the Catskills, or it was something that wasn't where, or you would open for a band or something. It wasn't something like there was a club specifically for just comedians, where you would see either a whole lineup of comedians, or three comedians, which is sometimes the traditional. You'll have an opening act, a feature act, and a headliner. So welcome to everybody that's joined. Thank you for coming in. I think that's awesome. My name is Tere Joyce. I have been a stand-up comedian for most of my life. And I should say this too. Right now, at the age of 61, I decided to go back to college, and I'm getting a degree in digital journalism. So I've gone from working in the comedy world to have been, what inspired me to do that, right? A lot of things. I think maybe, I might write a memoir. I think maybe there's a memoir, a book, of maybe even my life. Maybe TikTok is like the beginning of this. But I I guess like because of the fact that I'm 61 years old, I do have a little filter on. I'm not gonna lie. I bet it's very very mild. You know, it's like I think it's like Vitality or something like that that's offered with TikTok. You know, but this is pretty much me at 61. As a matter of fact, my birthday is going to be on July 4th, and I will turn 62. It seems weird to say. So, yeah, you know, again, I am back in college and I am 61, and which is really great because I can use my student ID to ride the bus for free, and I can get a senior discount at Denny's. So it's, you know, it's a win-win. You know, it's like I get the senior discount and I get the student discount. And, you know, that's kind of a rare position to be in. There's something that came up with YouTube creators. See, this is what I think AI, like I just got to pop up on YouTube, because most of the time, for the most part, I've been on YouTube, and I have a love-hate relationship with YouTube, by the way. But that's for another conversation. So just like when I'm filming, I'm not streaming, I see like a little YouTube creators forum, YouTube. I'm like, yeah, right, YouTube. You're just trying to lure me back onto your platform now that I'm enjoying myself on TikTok, but whatever. But I'll probably go ahead and like restream this on YouTube, or, you know, show some of this on my YouTube channel, just to like, you know, make people on YouTube go, well, what's she doing on TikTok? Just kidding, like they care. But okay, so let's get back to being 61 and being in college. It's a different experience, right? It's a different experience, but it's a great experience. And one of the things that I want to share with you is that there are so many young people that are so smart and bright and wonderful and creative, and, you know, and the way that they don't judge people, you know, the way that the new generations are not racist, you know, the way that there's an equality and a gender equality that's happening, and you know, this acceptance of, you know, if you identify as a man or a woman, like okay, fine, it's all accepted. And I don't like a lot of people that are of my age are set in their ways. They're set in their ways. They're set in their belief systems, and they don't get past it. They don't open your mind. I think sometimes people think when they're older that we stop learning, that there's no more curiosity to life. You know, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm 60. You know, this is it, man. This is it. This is it. You know, I'm on the decline. You know, it's like, no, you're not. And I think, in a way, culturally, as women, we've been, well, first of all, feeling beautiful as a woman has been difficult anyways. And I'll just say from, you know, I worked in the entertainment industry. You know, I was always like, lose weight. You have to lose weight. You're not skinny enough. You know, you're not pretty enough. You're not you're attractive, but you're not fleshy. There's always something that, oh my God, it's raining right now. It is raining. Hold on. All right, I don't know how to flip my screen, but let's go. Let's go this way. I don't know if you can see it, but it's raining. I was really hoping that it would rain while I started my TikTok video, because, you know, I heard it rumbling out there, and I can smell it too. Don't you love that rain smell? Well, it's kind of exciting. I love when stuff like that happens right in the moment when you're streaming. Hi, I'm just looking at everybody. I guess I can go like this, right? Oh, it's wonderful, everybody who's joined. Jessica Craig, RL3, my Rick Yahako, Erie Ruiz, Sabrice Shihu, Mike Angel, Rena. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me today. You know what gets me about this on TikTok is like, I watch the makeup videos a lot, right? Because, you know, being a woman. And, you know, like those women, they have those little, I want to get one of those things that go, like, lifts everything up and they go, look, this side, this side, this side, this side. Look at my eye going up. You know, it's like, I need one of those, you know, I want to experiment with that. But, anyways, I was talking about like how there's just such a, you know, beauty ideals, and the beauty ideals change. You know, it used to be like in the 80s, you weren't supposed to have a butt. I had a boyfriend one time, he goes, I was working out in the gym with him, and he goes, you look good, but your butt's still too big. I'm like, oh no, you know, like I looked around, I go, my God, my butt, how am I going to do about my butt? My butt's too big, you know? And then we had J-Lo, and then it was like, oh, it's okay to have a bigger butt. It's okay to have a bigger butt. It's all right. I like big butts, and I like them round, you know? It's like, it's okay to have a tush. And, but, you know, there's, I remember one time I was in Beverly Hills. I was walking down the street, you know, just, and I had like, you know, my workout clothes or whatever, because, you know, it's like early 80s. And literally this lady rolls her window down and she goes, your butt's too big. Like, seriously, you know, and I'm like, what? And it's not really that big. It's not. It's, you know, I think, you know, compared to other people's butts, it's like, it could be more on the small size. But, and then, you know, all of a sudden the mannequins, you know, especially when I noticed this in downtown LA in the garment district, you know, the mannequins, you know, their butt, all of a sudden they had a butt. Like, oh, there's a butt. And now there's people paying for butts. Paying for them. I'm like, wow. That's, you know, or lips, you know, the lips. These aren't my lips, but I do use a lip plumper. I am into the lip plumpers. I think they work pretty good. So anyway, I did do a comedy gig again recently, and I have a little holder here because I want to show you some things. Okay, so I did a comedy gig. It was in Dinuba, California, and a friend of mine came with me, and I hadn't performed for about a year and a half, and it was a corporate gig. And so, you know, I worked out some of my material, and it went well. It was really fun, but they had a raffle. And so I happened to win the raffle. They had barbecue and stuff, right? And I happened to win the raffle, and the raffle was for a bottle, you know, of Crown Royal, and this is the bag it came in, Crown Royal, right? A Canadian whiskey. Or see, I've already drank a little bit of it, but yeah. So I won a bottle of Crown Royal. So when I got there, you know, I checked in, and they go, oh well, you know, you want something to eat, and I go, yeah, I want something to eat. Sure, my friend's like, yeah, I want something to eat, right? So they have barbecue, and I didn't eat. I wasn't ready to eat before the show, so I saved it, and I took it home and I ate it the next day. But I won, but they gave us a raffle ticket, and I won the Crown Royal. I won it. And so I like to put it in my coffee a little bit. So, and then they had gift bags because, you know, it was an event. So I thought I would just undo my gift bag with you because I wanted to save it for this TikTok video, just kind of unwrap it. But these are the different companies that were part of the corporate gig. And when I got it, the gig, the man who put it together, his name is Burns Levitt. Love it. And there was Safe Salt Supply, and their logo was like, we like it salty. So I used that when I came up, like when I got introduced, I was like, oh, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. And I just want to say that, I like it salty. And I thought that was really kind of cute and funny. But anyway, let's unpack the bag and look, because like we got a little box here and I'm just kind of curious, like what I got. Everybody could get a gift bag. Oh, look, see? Burns love it. All right. They have animal feed. See, I live in the Central Valley in California, and it's, Fresno specifically, but the surrounding areas. We're known for our agriculture here. I mean, we grow. We're where things grow at, right? So they sell feed for cows, and I know cows are controversial now. I just saw a post on Facebook where apparently Bill Gates is wanting us to drink maggot milk. And I was like, wow, does that mean that we're going to have maggot ice cream and maggot cheese? Ugh, so gross. So I support anybody who is into cows. Actually, when I got the job, he says, do you think that you can make, some beer drinkers and people who love cows? And I go, absolutely. So anyway, I got the job. Oh, what's this? Oh, look, got a little spoon. All right, let's see what else. So there's 2 of these cups. And each cup has a spoon. God, how clever is this? A cup, and not only do you have a cup, but you have your coffee, and you can stir whatever you want. Whatever you want in there. Whatever you want. Okay, does anybody drink the mushroom coffee? I've been thinking about getting that mushroom coffee. What's the name of the product? They make supposed to make the collagen and like make you, it's got caffeine in it, but it's supposed to be better for you. It's got that. I love men who have long hair. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like it's not weird, but it's got that long-haired older man. He's sitting there. How do you think I get this flowing hair? I'm drinking the mushroom coffee. And I'm like, some of that coffee. I want mushrooms. You know what I mean? When I look at him. And I love him. I love that. I want that mushroom coffee just for that actor. That's the power of advertising, people. I got a heart on that. Thank you. That's nice. Thank you. Oh, I love hearts. So I get the little stir spoon. And look, I got this. I have a hat. Thank you. So I got a hat. See, my cat's Orlando. You want to say hi, Orlando? Want to come on up here? He's like, oh, what's happening? He loves it because he knows I'm unpacking. You know how cats are. They want, and then a water bottle, like what one of the water bottles. And I love how they have the molecule here. Kind of makes it scientific. But I'm definitely going to be using this. I need one of these. So it was a great gig, and they seemed like a great group of people. The barbecue was good, and it felt really good to do stand-up comedy again. A lot of people say, they go, oh, I keep saying I'm not retired. I just took a detour. I just want to get a degree. I do want to do journalism. I'm very, like I'm here right now. TikTok, actually back 2 years ago, TikTok was the #1 news source here in the United States. Maybe that's another reason why they want to take it away. I'm joking, but it's the #1. So this media that we're here, this is it. Like, this is where people are getting their news. And I was sort of being like a journalist, but I think it's important to be a good journalist. like to really be mindful about what you're saying and what the truth is, and validate and, you know, verify your information. And I like writing opinion pieces, and I like interjecting humor into my stories, and I like human interest stories. So this summer, you know, I'm on summer break, and so I'll probably hopefully be doing more TikToks. I intend to be writing on my blog, which I have a blog at notmyrabbithole.com. Not a whole lot up there yet, but I'm gonna definitely get that going. And then I applied for an internship. I tutor biology, anthropology. So I enjoy doing that. My goals are to continue doing stand-up, but I have a different appreciation for it than I did before. I think it's really important to make people feel good, to laugh. And I think that right now, more than ever, we're going to need that. And so, anyway, again, I'm 61 years old. I'm back in college. You can do anything at any age. And believe in yourself. Don't give up. And, you know, just be happy to be here. You know, we're alive. We're here. It was great to see it rain today. Very unusual. So I'm going to sign off now. And I really appreciate everybody who tuned in. And if you like me, wow. so pathetic. If you like me, please follow. No, but if you please follow, and I look forward to interacting with you guys here on TikTok again. Bye for now.